to bring us home today, I want to bring three special people up onto stage. I want to bring up on stage Aubrey, Amy, and Debbie. So I want to give them a big shout out, actually, because they have been integral, along with a team of people around them as well, at coordinating and making OpenShift Commons come to life today. So massive thanks to the three of you and the team all around this. So thank you for making such a special day.
Thank you.
Thank you. So at this point, well, I'll let Aubrey explain, but basically they're going to cover what's next for OpenShift Commons, what that looks like, and then we are going to have the community award. Flipped. So reverse that.
Reverse that. All right, so we've made it to the end of the show. I hope you guys have really enjoyed being here today. We've certainly enjoyed having you. We know there's a lot going on today, so thank you for being here with us for the whole day. We want to continue that by ending the show with something that's a little bit new to us, and that is introducing some of our heroes in the community. These are people who challenge us. These are people who make us better. These are people who bring new ideas and new innovation to OpenShift. And they wouldn't be complete if we didn't treat them like superheroes. Debbie, I think there might be something in front of you, if you can just shake that out. We want to make sure that we take time to recognize our OpenShift superheroes. So over the course of the next few minutes, we're going to walk you through 10 superheroes that have been identified by you all and by other hatters in the community. These will be shipped to everybody who is winning today, so if you go to a future conference and see them on, please do make sure that you congratulate them on their work. The way that we decided to approach this year is we opened up a nomination form, so anybody is welcome to nominate their OpenShift superheroes in the future, and we broke it down into 3 different categories. Those who build on OpenShift to make us a better, more consumable platform, make sure that we're leading with technology and innovation. Those who are advocates for their experience, which I would consider everybody who came up here today somebody who's an advocate for OpenShift, their experiences, what works and what challenges them. And then finally, ambassadors. These are people who show up at events like this, like many of you here today. These are people who come to streams like Ask an OpenShift Admin and other community events to make sure that we are well represented and people understand the complexity of OpenShift and the different use cases that everybody has today. So without further ado, our first OpenShift superhero is Joseph from Dell. Joseph was nominated by his account team for some of the work that he's done to bring a new solution to market for customers that are currently using Tanzu. There was a challenging timeline to make sure that we met those customer needs, which Joseph jumped to meet. We did reach out to Joseph last week as well, and he, of course, was a team player and said it was not just him, it was his whole team at Dell that helped to bring this new solution to market. So congratulations, Joseph. You will be getting your cape in the mail in just a couple days. So quick round of applause for Joseph. Our next one is Anders. Anders comes from Sweden. He's from ABB. He was nominated by the OpenShift product management team. Anders has helped to bring new features to OpenShift to make sure that we were properly suited for customers in a more industrial setting, including making sure that we had new validated export controls in place. So thank you, Anders, for challenging us, for bringing that new features to OpenShift and making sure that we were bringing those to market in a more timely manner. Thank you, Anders. All right, next is Raul. Raul is from Citizens Bank, based in Boston. Raul is one who has continued to consume and expand his OpenShift footprint and also make sure that his business is continuing to evolve and deploy in different areas with their own application framework. Raul has pushed us to make sure that we had the right expectations in place when it came to OpenShift, especially when it came to working with Knative and Service Mesh. He's also making sure that we have the right environments in place, not just for cloud deployments, but also for on-prem. Raul, congratulations, and thank you again for being an OpenShift superhero. Satish. So if you don't know Satish, I feel like he's a very familiar face in this community specifically. Satish pops up all the time. He's someone who goes to OpenShift community events. He's someone who I'd expect to see at ArgoCon. He's someone who I'd expect to be submitting new opportunities and features for Tekton. Satish is someone who not only challenges Red Hat to innovate with OpenShift and the features that we bring to our program, but he goes directly to the community so he can engage and make contributions to make the overall CNCF community a more strong and innovative place to be. So thank you, Satish. You are a Red Hat OpenShift superhero. All right, and the last one, some superheroes like to be in disguise, and we're going to keep this one that way. This one is for Our Hope 9. Our Hope 9 is someone who attends our Ask an OpenShift admin stream. It's weekly on Wednesdays, if you're not familiar with it. He joins and asks our hosts, Sully and Johnny, questions on the regular. Sees if he can get them stuck, sees if they can ask him to do demos. He's one who challenges us to make sure we know our stuff and can give him back what he needs as a customer. Last week, we had a little bit of fun teasing him with this award, and so we're going to roll that clip quickly.
So with all of the fanfare and all of the excitement and all of the things that we can possibly muster, Johnny and I are very happy to announce and highlight and showcase that the stream's very own often participant, attendee, contributor, right, Mr. Our Hope 9, has been awarded as one of the OpenShift superheroes. So congratulations.
Yes.
A golf clap of appreciation and all of that. I was talking to Aubrey a little bit ago. Aubrey's the one who coordinates these things, and Our Hope 9, you will literally be receiving a cape in the mail. So much as you see here, you will be able to, I guess, romp around the office wearing a cape if you so choose.
And you should, actually.
And Johnny will be here later as well, so you all can find your capes and make sure that you play nicely with him as well. Thank you, Our Hope 9. You are an OpenShift superhero. Oops.
Whoops. Too far. Yeah. Not that far back. All righty. So I'm happy to announce that Shuri is nominated for the ambassador. So the next ones we're going to be doing are all ambassadors of OpenShift who have won this award. Shuri is a great example of an ambassador for OpenShift. And one thing I want to say, this is our only female nominee. She embraced the platform from concept to development and completion of the production cluster that she worked on as part of Mizuho. She's an excellent example of this on the public cloud team, and she was able to get the director of the cloud team to attend Red Hat Summit in Boston. So they were able actually to bring the team to Boston and meet with the Red Hat staff. This is a second nominee from Sweden. He was nominated by Frederick Hockham. Leo has been a great ambassador to OpenShift and OpenShift AI through SSAB's ongoing data science project. So we just learned some about OpenShift AI, and this is someone who's actually doing it in production. Next up is Daniel Houston, who was nominated by Daniel Collett. Daniel works at Citi, and he has been a driving force for innovation and improving Citi's OpenShift implementation. And he's been working on this for the last 3 years, using Backstage, Scupper, and Conveyor to drive implementations that are enterprise grade. All right, now this is our one government employee who was nominated, Matt. He works at the US Department of Veterans Affairs, and he was nominated by Greg Schutt. And Greg said that Matt is an exemplary OpenShift superhero who embodies the spirit of the Ambassador Award. As I mentioned, he works in the Department of Veterans Administration as an operations manager, and he's been instrumental in driving the adoption and optimization of OpenShift within the VA ecosystem. All right, let's go for it. Leor, are you here? And he is,
Leor.
yes! We've been making sure he does not leave the building all day. Congratulations!
We have something for you to wear.
So Leor was nominated by Anouk.
May
And Anouk had this to say about him, as he is an early adopter, and NYU EDU is a lighthouse customer of Red Hat as they continue to innovate solutions in the academic and research fields utilizing new technologies. For those of you who were here earlier, he was talking about NYU's usage of OpenShift. So thank you for not leaving.
Thank you, Leor.
He has to wear it all Kubecon. That is part of the deal. Oh, yes. And the mask. All right, we'll let you off on the mask if it interferes with your glasses. But the cape.
I put my contacts on.
But the cape we're holding you to.
Congratulations to the 2024 OpenShift Superheroes. All right, so thank you guys for doing that with us. Again, thank you for being here. We will continue to evolve that award as you continue to challenge us. So please do continue to come back and let us know who is pushing you, who is making you be a better user of Kubernetes and of OpenShift. Now, we wanted to end the day by talking a little bit more about what's next for OpenShift. So first, I wanted to introduce Debbie, Amy, and myself as a couple of the people who are now the owners and executors of the OpenShift Commons program and strategy. So we have come together today, and we knew a couple things were really important to this community. First is networking and collaboration. We hope that you felt the advantage of having longer Q&A sessions in between sessions today. I know I heard the breakout sessions were overflowing throughout most of the day. These are the things that we feel are really important to you all as OpenShift users and to us to hear from you. And we want to make sure that we continue to explore those opportunities going forward. So next is OpenShift Commons in London. If you can believe it, we're only 4 months away, 5 months away already from the next Kubecon. We will have an OpenShift Commons during that event at the Crown Royal Plaza, so we hope to see many of you there. Again, we will be doing an open CFP and call for papers that Amy will talk about in a minute, as well as nominating OpenShift Superheroes. So please do mark your calendars for April 1st, and we hope to see you at that event to continue evolving the program.
So as Aubrey mentioned, we are going to have another community call for papers. And the CFP went live today. So we are going to hold it open until February 10th. There's a link here, or you can also just scan the QR code. But also, if you go on the Commons website, as of today, the Gathering website is open for London. So you can get some basic information there, and we'll give it more information as we get it and as we fill out the schedule and the timeline. I want to thank all our sponsors who help us to have events like these. Crunchy Data and Portworx, who are our gold sponsors, and then Carahsoft, EDB, and Veeam, who were generous and were our silver sponsors. Now, if you're interested in sponsoring or getting your company to sponsor an OpenShift Commons, you can reach out to me. We will have more information, like I said, on the London website shortly. But we also have sponsorships available through the Red Hat sponsorship team for Red Hat Summit in Boston.
Okay. Am I live on here? Excellent. And so I know you've had a great day today. And so we want your feedback so that we can make London better than today. I don't know how that's possible, but we would love your feedback, what went well, what didn't go well. Please scan the QR code here, or please, if we send you an email, go ahead, click through and give us the feedback that you want us to hear. We're open to everything so that we can improve these events for everyone. So thank you.
For that. Very good.